Hello and welcome to my video blog series on achieving goals. Today we're going to talk about the direction of motivation, understanding how to motivate yourself and others. What do I mean when I say direction of motivation? People in general can be motivated in two different ways: away from a certain pain or a certain consequence, or towards a certain goal or a certain achievement. So let's explore these just a little bit more in depth. Away from something. You hit the snooze button until you realize that sleeping any longer will have bad consequences at work. Then you get up. You're avoiding the consequences or motivated away from them. Towards a goal. You want to be on time to work because you always get a nice compliment from the boss about being on schedule. You're after the reward or motivated towards it. Now keep in mind that motivation can be situationally dependent. The direction of the motivation that you have can easily change depending on the context. For example, you may wait until the last day to file your taxes, and you do it only to avoid the late penalty. And at the same time, you may be the kind of person that gets to work really early and works hard on Friday because you're looking forward to the weekend and whatever it is that you have planned. So, depending on the situation, some people are motivated away from or towards or both. So, how do we find out which direction a person is motivated? Because it does make a difference that when people are motivated towards, it's easy to be focused on the goals, focus on the achievements, and the realization of those goals, those achievements, becomes easier and easier when the focus is towards a productive, constructive outcome as opposed to away from a destructive or a pain or discomfort or anything like that. So, 3 simple steps to find out the direction of motivation. The first one is to just ask, what do you want? You'd be surprised when you ask people, what do you want? A lot of times you get an answer in the form of, well, I don't want this or I don't want that, instead of in the productive way, which would be, I want this, focusing strictly on the goal, on the thing that you want. So when you ask that question, what do you want? All you have to do is listen, because the person will give you all the clues. And if you just pay close attention to what they're saying and how they're saying it, you may be able to find out the true motivation. And if unclear, you can always ask the question, why? Just be like a baby and ask why, and why, and why, until the true motivation, the towards motivation, appears. For example, what if you ask somebody that's overweight? Say, what do you want? And they say, well, I don't want to be fat anymore. Okay, that's fair, but that's an away from motivation. So if you ask why, they may go, well, because I don't want to feel unattractive. Okay, why? And then the person goes, well, because if I'm unattractive, then I can't get a boyfriend. So the towards motivation was there all along. The motivation was towards getting the boyfriend. When you find that and you're able to tell the person, well, focus on the goal of getting the boyfriend as opposed to focusing on not being fat, then what you focus on increases. Now, here's how to help yourself and others with this new information that you just learned. First of all, it's important to understand that all actions, in some way or another, have a productive intent, a constructive intent. So if you look for the productive intent in your actions and the actions of others, it makes it easier to catch yourself succeeding as opposed to catching yourself failing. If you think about your life in the past few months or few years or whatever, it's easy to find times when you've been really hard on yourself. Oh, I did this wrong, I didn't get this, I didn't do that, whatever it is. What if, from now on, instead of catching yourself doing things that are not constructive or productive, you notice when you do something that is right? Anytime that you find something, you just pat yourself in the back. It doesn't have to be like that, but you can actually just say, that was pretty good. I handled that well. Or whatever, just catch yourself succeeding, and it'll show you how to focus on the productive, constructive things in your life. You can also use this to empower others to achieve their goals, and helping others understand the benefits of a towards motivation. Basically, what you focus on increases. Alright, here's a little souvenir for you. Now, you may call it homework if you like, but to me it's just a souvenir because it's something that you're going to take with you from this short little video on the direction of motivation. Grab a little note from a notepad, a little card, uh, whatever it is, something small that you can write on. Now grab a pen and write on it, I choose to pay attention to only productive thoughts. Or, I achieve small goals every day and I get closer to achieving major goals. Now it can be one of those sentences or it could be whatever you want that is phrased in the productive way and that is phrased in the present as what is happening right now. Now keep your note on your person at all times. You can put it in your pocket, you can put it in your shoe. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you know that it's safe wherever you have it. And the last thing is to read the note to yourself every night. The last thing that you do before you go to bed is read your note. Right before you turn the lamp off to go to sleep or whatever it is that you do at night. Read the note one time or two times, however you feel motivated, to yourself. Because what happens is that when you go to sleep, all those positive feelings start to become internalized, and overnight, your dreams help you self-actualize those goals. So, read the card to yourself one time every night. And if you feel like sharing this exercise, if you think that other people would enjoy it, you can feel free to send them to this little video or my website at activated.com, or simply just share the idea with them. I will see you on the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and have a great time. Bye for now.